right, so welcome everybody. My name is Lindsay and I will be teaching a MoLates class today. All you will need is a yoga mat and yourself. I am coming from Baltimore, Maryland, so welcome to everybody that's coming from all across the nation. Thank you for joining today. Class will be a blend of mobility, which will work on your flexibility and range of motion, and then some Pilates exercises. So whenever you're ready, come meet me on your mat in a cross-legged position. All right, so pull up on your glutes so you're nice and planted on those sit bones. We're going to take a few inhales, shrugging their shoulders up, and then exhale through the mouth and release your shoulders back down. We're going to inhale and hold those shoulders up to the ears. For 3, 2, 1, forcefully exhale through the mouth and release the shoulders. 2 more like that. Inhaling, reaching up towards the ears. For 3, 2, 1, forcefully exhale, release. Good. Last one. Inhaling, shoulders up to your ears. 3, 2, 1, exhale, forcefully let go. Good job. All right, so take another inhale. We're going to rise our hands up and above the head, palms facing towards each other. We're going to inhale once again, pointing up towards the ceiling, stretching that spine nice and tall. And then exhale, begin to lean towards the right side of the mat, planting the right hand down. Keeping this left up and above your head. Take your gaze towards the ceiling, keeping the chest nice and open. On your next inhale, maybe reach a little bit further, stretching out the left side of the body, making sure to keep this left hip nice and planted. One more inhale here, and on the exhale, right hand to meet the left. Inhale, fingers point up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, prepare to drop the left hand down towards the side. Inhaling, reaching across. Don't crunch on that left side. Keep this right hip planted. Right elbow to right ear. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And holding here. Take one more inhale, reach a little bit further. And then exhale, bring the left to meet the right. Inhale, fingers point up. And exhale, hands heart center. Go ahead and release your legs out in front of you. We're going to relax those gait muscles. You're going to bend at the knees back and forth, and then you're going to pump the ankles. All right, relaxing here. Keep your legs nice and glued together. You're going to take your arms up and above. The palms are going to be on the back of the head, on the base here. We're going to take an inhale, keeping nice and planted, and we're going to turn to the right, keeping those elbows up and lifted. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, turning back neutral, looking straight ahead. Inhale, turning to your left. Very slight rotation here. Inhale here, exhale, neutral. We're going to start to sink through our breath. So inhale, go to the right, and then exhale, come back neutral, nice and slow. Inhale left, exhale neutral, inhale right, exhale neutral, inhale left, exhale neutral. One more to each side, inhale right, exhale neutral, inhale left, and exhale neutral. Go ahead and relax your hands down to your thighs. We're going to bring those toes to the nose, so flex them up towards you. I'm going to show you from the side. You're going to take it into a nice tall spine, and then you're just going to crawl those hands down for as far as they can reach with your back still nice and tall. Take an inhale, and then on the exhale, maybe crawl a little bit further, hinging at the hips, keeping that flat back. Inhale once again. Exhale, crawling down. And last one here. On the inhale, you're going to begin to round your back and allow your head to look between your thighs. Relaxing your forehead down to your legs if you can. Be patient with where your body is at today. Taking an inhale, rounding even deeper. Exhale, crawl those hands back up to the hips. We're going to walk back and down. Take an inhale. Exhale, crawling down. And inhale, rounding the back. Exhale, crawling up. Nice tall spine. Inhale. And exhale, crawling down the legs. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, crawling up. One vertebrae at a time, stacking on top. Last one. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, crawling down as deep as you can. Inhale, rounding, look in between your thighs, crawling your hands up, and then stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other until you look straight ahead. All right, so go ahead and roll down to your mat so you're flat on your back, however you get there today. And then you're gonna hug those knees into your chest, give yourself a nice deep hug. And we're just gonna rock back and forth very gently on our lower back. Go ahead and place your arms out to the side like wings. You're gonna actually place your palms facing down, and we're gonna take our knees and we're just gonna drop them down to the left first. Take an inhale, bring them back up. If you need to crawl their feet on the floor, that's fine. And then exhale, drop down to the right. Inhale, lifting up to neutral. Exhale to the left. And you'll start to feel use a little bit of your core if you keep your feet off the floor. Inhale, rising neutral. Exhale to the right. Inhale, rising neutral. Exhale to the left. Inhale, neutral. Exhale to the right. And last one each side. Inhale, coming neutral. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming neutral. Exhaling to the right. Inhale, neutral. Begin to extend your right leg out in front of you. Bring the left into your chest. We're going to inhale, pull even deeper. And then exhale, relaxing your grip on this left leg. Flex those toes on the right foot this time. Really dig into the ground as you pull that left knee into your chest. And releasing, relaxing. Inhale, pull nice and deep. Exhale, relax. Inhale, pull deep. And exhale, relax. Last one here, and then we're going to send our leg straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, pull into your chest. Exhale, straighten that leg up to where you can keep it as if you were walking on the ceiling. I'm going to have you crawl up to the leg on the back side to where you feel comfortable holding it today. Keep that head nice and planted, relaxing your shoulders and hands. Our hamstrings tend to get really tight throughout the day. So wherever you're holding this, start to pump your ankle. So you're going to point and flex back and forth. And just listen to your body and just allow it to meet you where you're at. Come to a comfortable stretch, no pain. All right, give me 2 more pumps each way. And then try to pull maybe even a little bit deeper here. If you're having any lower back pain of any sort, you can bend that right leg as we're keeping the left straight. And you may find you even get deeper into the stretch. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Give me 2 more breaths here. And begin to release that left foot down to the mat. Hug that right knee into your chest. And we're going to extend the left leg out. Take a deep inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, release. Now flex those left toes up to the nose if you haven't already. Pushing that left leg into the ground. Pull that right knee into your chest. Inhaling. And exhaling, relaxing your shoulders. Inhale, pull. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, pull. And on the exhale, you're going to send this right leg straight up to the ceiling. Hugging on the back of the right leg, wherever's comfortable for you today. Crawling all the way up as far as you can, even up to the toes today if you're there. Relaxing those shoulders back and down into the mat. Again, you can bend this left leg if you need to. We're gonna point and flex that right ankle now, back and forth. Give me 2 more in each direction. And then maybe pull a little bit closer. We're gonna take 3 more deep breaths here. And on your last exhale, begin to release your right knee very gently down to the mat. Wide stance, so your feet on the outsides of that mat, and you're just gonna rock those hips in and out. So you're gonna drop left and right with your knees, in and out. It's like a windshield wiper almost. All right, relaxing those knees, bring those feet in towards each other and bring the heels as close as you can to your butt. All right, we're gonna hold on to the top of our pelvis and we're gonna inhale, reaching off the mat, feeling that nice curve in your spine. And then exhale, tuck the belly button into the mat. Inhale, curving up. Exhale, tilting into the mat. One more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, leave no space in between the mat and you. And then release just slightly so you're nice in between that motion. Pull that belly button as if you're bringing it up towards the spine, or as I say, tucking in. Create that motion. Separate those feet a little bit, about hip distance apart, and we're going to drive through the heels and begin to lift the hips up and off the mat into a nice bridge position. As you're looking forward, you should still be able to see the tops of your knees. And then exhale, slowly come back down, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. We're gonna do a few more, just holding up there. So tuck that core in, belly button to spine, and lift the very tippy top, squeezing those glutes to stabilize. For 4, 3, 2, 1, releasing, middle back, lower back, tailbone, and 3 more, lifting up, keeping that core tight, look at the top of your legs. 2 and 1, releasing middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Finding that neutral spine, tuck that core in, and lift. Hips off the mat, squeeze the glutes together, drive through those heels for 4, 3, 2, 1, releasing middle, lower, tailbone, and last one. Tuck that core in and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. This time we're going to do a few variations of this. So we're going to do 20 regular bridges, and then we're going to do 20 pulses right after. Take a break, come down for about a few seconds, and we're going to go straight back up to single leg glute bridges. So you're going to extend one leg out, keeping one bent, and you're going to shift up, driving through that heel that's planted, and then coming back down. All right, so let's get started with the regular bridges at first. Tucking that tailbone in, bring the belly button to spine, and drive through those heels and lift for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted, baby pulses. Don't touch the floor. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing middle, lower, and tailbone. All right, take a few seconds here. If you need to windshield wiper the legs, feel free. We're going to start on the left side. Extend that right leg out. Stay nice and grounded in that left foot. We're going to drive through the left heel in 3, 2, and 1. Lift and lower for 10, lower, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs, bend the right, extend the left, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, up and lower. Hug those knees to your chest. We're gonna rack ourselves up to a seated position and then come onto all fours. Knees under hips. If you need to fold the mat, feel free. Hands are stacked underneath your shoulders. We're gonna do a few bird dog exercises. If you have any issues with your shoulders, you can just do the leg part. Screw your hands into the mat, pushing through all fingers and the whole palm. You're gonna extend that right leg straight out, starting here, and if you'd like to, you can lift the opposite arm straight out in front of you. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, bring the left elbow into the right knee. If you're doing just the leg part, just bring the knee in and then out. We're gonna do a few crunches here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release left hand, right knee. Sit yourself back in a child's pose, so widen those legs out, the knees to the sides of the mat, and then extend your arms out into the top of the mat. Take another inhale on your exhale, look at your hands at the top of the mat, and crawl yourself back up to a nice quadruped position. Twist those hands into the mat, keeping everything planted. You're gonna lift your left leg out straight back to the bottom of the mat. Keeping the core nice and tight, you can lift that right arm out in front, holding here for 3, 2, 1, and begin your crunches if you'd like for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release left knee, right hand. Sit on back in the extended child's pose, hands to the top of the mat, knees out to the sides of the mat, and releasing your forehead down to the mat. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, look towards your hands, shifting your body weight. We're gonna do work on planks tonight. So I'm gonna have you start in a forearm plank. If you would like to take it a step up, you can go into your hands. Or if you need to take a step down, you can come onto your knees on your forearms. You want your elbows right underneath your shoulders no matter what, and you want your body weight held up by your core, driving through your heels if you're up on your toes. All right, so wherever you're at today, come and meet me. We're gonna hold, and then we'll do a few variations. 3, 2, and 1. Come and meet me where you're at. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shift one hip to the side, back and forth very gently, not touching the mat, but hovering right above. Keeping everything nice and solid here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees if they aren't already, and relax back in extended child. This time we're going to do another variation. I want you to try to start up on your hands this time. We're going to come up on those toes. You're going to extend one leg past the other and then bend that right knee in towards the center. Release it, put it back down. Then left foot comes into the center, releases and comes back down. Then we'll take the right to the right elbow. Release, put it back down. Right to the left elbow. release, and come back down, okay? So we'll do a few alterations of that. If you want to, you can try on your forearms. It's gonna be a little bit harder because you might scrape the mat, but feel free to start wherever you're at today. All right, so when you're ready, come up on those hands, push through those palms and fingertips, and lift the right leg off the mat. Bring it in center, come back to meet the left. Lift the left, coming center, come back to meet the right. Lift the right, go out towards the right elbow, coming center, right leg to the left elbow, twisting a little bit, coming center. Left knee to left elbow, then coming center, and then left knee to right elbow, and center. Go ahead and drop those knees down, relaxing into extended child. Take one breath here. Exhale, look into fingertips. We're gonna take our right arm, we're gonna lift it and twist it up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, threading it through. Inhale, twist up, working on that thoracic rotation of the spine. Exhale, thread through. Last rotation here, we're looking up and threading, relaxing the back of the right arm onto the mat, extending the left arm out in front of you. Breathing into this position, allow your head and neck just to fall down and relax. If this bothers your left arm, you can place it right by the right forearm and relax here. Take one more inhale and curl those left fingertips down to the middle of the right forearm, pushing yourself up. Gently come back, placing your right hand back on the mat. We're going to do the other side, twisting up with the left arm, looking towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, threading through. Inhale, twisting up. Exhale, threading through. Inhale, twisting up. Exhale, threading through. Last one. Inhale, and on this one, plant the back of the left arm down, extending that right arm up towards the top, and allowing your body just to settle down on top of this left arm. Again, you can curl your right fingertips down to the middle of your left forearm if your right shoulder bothers you. Take one more inhale here, and exhale, curling your right fingertips down to the middle of the left forearm, pushing yourself up very gently, untwisting and unthreading. Go ahead and come all the way down to the mat onto your stomach. We're going to take our arms out like wings and allow the left side of our cheek to just fall down to the mat, looking off to the right. We're going to bend those knees into us, and we're going to windshield wiper this way now. Rocking back and forth. All right, one more rock to each side, then come neutral, extending those toes down to the bottom. Bring those arms up in front of you, looking straight ahead. I want you to look about 5 inches in front of your chin. Staying here. You're going to take a deep inhale, chin tucking back, keeping your core nice and tight. You're going to lift your feet first. You can squeeze those legs together. And then lifting your arms off. So this is a Superman. We're going to flutter back and forth very gently. Fluttering the feet and legs, keeping the core tight. Squeeze those legs together. Five seconds left. And releasing. Relaxing your arms by your side. Take your cheek down to the right and look off to the left. Go ahead and windshield wiper those legs. This time, we're going to lift where our arms are right now, palms facing down in a T shape. We're going to lift straight up. And then we're going to bend our arms and send them up towards the top of the mat like a field goal post. Bend back down. and straighten. So it's going to be a T lift. You're going to bend, go into a skydiver, and then come back, bend, and straighten. All right? Forehead down on the mat. Take a deep inhale, chin tucking in, keeping that core tight. Feet are planted, lifting your arms up into a T. Bend, straighten above your head. Bend back down, extend to the side. Bend, straighten above the head. Bend, extend. Bend, straighten forward. Bend, extend. Two more. Bend here, extend up in front of you. Bend, extend, bend in, send it forward, bend in, and straighten. Take the left side of your cheek, place it on that mat, bend those knees in, and windshield wiper. Begin to slow down this motion, coming back neutral. We got one more of each, so we're going to do Superman's first. Arms are extended out in front of you. If you had any pain in your lower back last time, try to squeeze those glutes to protect that lower back. You have your arms up, legs pointed towards the bottom, chin tucking, looking about 5 inches ahead of you. And we're going to lift in 3, 2, and 1. Flutter those hands and feet. Very small motion. Keep it going for 3, 2, 1. Release. Right side of your face down to the mat. Arms are extended out like wings. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, turning your gaze down towards the front of the mat. Forehead planted, preparing for our T to skydiver lifts. In 3, 2, 1, chin tuck, core tight. Lifting those arms up, bending, extending out in front, bending, extending to the side. Bend, extend to the front, bend, extend to the side, bend, extend to the front, bend, extend to the side. Last 2, bend, extend to the front, bend, extend to the side. Last 1, bend, extend to the front, and bend, extend to the side. Drop that left side of your face down and windshield wiper those legs. Good work, guys. Begin to slow down that motion. Bring your hands closer into your chest, pushing yourself back into a nice extended child's pose. And we're gonna get to moving in this extended child's pose now. Take one more breath here, releasing that tailbone down. And then exhale, look between your fingertips, shifting your body weight forward. We're gonna do some side child's poses. So when you curl your hands off to the left, we're gonna send our hips to the right. We're gonna do a few moving ones and then we'll sit in it. So take an inhale and then exhale, coming back neutral, curling those hands to the right. Take the hips to the left. Inhaling down, exhaling, coming back up, curling across to the left. Inhale, hips to the right, hands to the left. Exhale, coming back neutral, curling across. Hands to the right, hips to the left, inhaling down. Exhaling back up, crawling to the left, hips to the right. Inhale down. Exhale up, and last one to the right before we sit in this pose. Inhale, hips to the left. And exhale, release, coming back neutral. All right, let's sit deep into this. So hands are off to the top left corner, hips are down towards the right. And just release your shoulders, lower back into your heels. And breathe in here, deep through the nose, out through the mouth. Take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, begin to round at your back, crawling up very gently. We're going to switch on over. Hands to the right, hips to the left. Inhaling down and releasing that tailbone down to your heels. Relaxing your shoulders and forearms into the mat. Take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, rounding at your back, crawling back to neutral. Go ahead and meet me in a seated position, either cross-legged or legs extended out, whatever's comfortable for you today. Take a deep inhale with me, rising hands above head, and then exhale, hands heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for MoLates this week. I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you next Monday. Check out the other classes on the portal, and have a great week.